Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to share on how to manage jobs from the terminal. Before we go into details, I will give a quick introduction about basic informations and terminology about jobs and processes. Now, what is a process and what is a job? A process is any running program which has its own address space in the system, while a job is a concept used by the shell, which is any program you interactively start in the terminal. You can have only one active job in the terminal at one time, also known as a foreground job. But having said that, you can have more than one jobs running in a shell as a background jobs. The shell will assign each job with a unique ID. We can use job number ID as an argument to specify a job in a command. To proceed, in this first example, I will share on how to run commands in the background and listing it on the shell. To run commands in the background, type in the command and followed with ampersand sign. To list the background job status, run jobs command in the terminal. In this example, I will run sleep and echo command in the background by using semicolon between both commands. The sleep command will give the terminal a delay for specified amount of time. In this example, the terminal will delay for 60 seconds before execute the echo command. Once I entered the command, the system assigned new process ID for the job. Different process ID will be given to different multiple jobs. Once you run jobs command to check the status, there are few things you can use for reference in the terminal output. As you can see, the number in the bracket is the job ID for a specific job. The plus signs show which is the latest job executed in the terminal, and the minus sign shows the second latest job that was executed in the terminal. We can use the plus and minus sign to put the job in background and foreground, which I will explain later. The second tips I want to share is how to suspend current running job in the foreground and make it run in the terminal background. To suspend current job in the terminal foreground, you can use Ctrl button and Z key. And to make it running in the background, use BG command respectively. The job status will change from running to stop status once you put it to suspend status. In this example, I run the same command as previous example, but this time I execute the job in current terminal. To make it running in the background, I suspend the job using Ctrl Z key. To make it run in the background, I use BG command. If you have multiple jobs and want to be selective on which job you want to run in the background, you can use bg command together with specific job ID. You can do this by adding %sign and the job ID to a bg command. If you don't specify any job ID, it will use the latest current jobs that was executed in the terminal. In other words, the one with plus sign symbol. Next, we're gonna look on how to make background job run in the terminal foreground. To do this, you can use fg command. Fg command use the same concept as bg command. You will need to specify a job ID to make it run in the terminal foreground. By default, if you run fg command, it will use the latest job that was put in the background. In other words, fg command will choose the jobs with plus sign assigned to it. In this example, the terminal will choose to execute job with ID 3 to put in the terminal foreground. If you want to put certain job on the foreground, use fg command followed with %sign and followed with the job ID. The last tips that I want to share in this tutorial is how to kill foreground jobs and background jobs in the terminal. To kill a job in the foreground, press Ctrl button and C key. By doing so, it will interrupt and terminate the current foreground jobs. To kill the background job, you can use kill command and followed with %sign and the job ID. that is the tutorial for today. I hope you find this tutorial helpful in understanding how to manage jobs in the terminal. If you like this tutorial, please click to subscribe and thank you for watching.